Well, that was kind of weird. All right. Hello guys, it's me, Rose Idols. Hold on, let me drink some water. My voice is kind of like hurting me right now, but don't mind my uniform. I just came from work and we had to PT, so hence why I'm wearing this. I decided to shoot a quick little video for you guys to update you on my Dolly crew and what's going on. So yeah, let's just hop right into that. So really quickly, hello, can you stand up? All right, so this is Zane. I do not know if you guys remember or if you watched my previous video, but I recently got a Mary Doll round Olathe and this beautiful tan skin. This was apparently, I guess, people recognize this doll because I did not know, but this was Ann Picaro's boy. I don't know what she named him, but this was her old doll and she sold it to somebody else, and that person the person sold this doll to get tickets to go see what's that guy that plays Spider-Man? Tom Holland. I don't know. If you know his name, comment below. But they sold this beautiful boy just to get tickets to go see Spider-Man, y'all. Like he was like, I know, right? But yeah, so yeah, so I was fortunate enough to get this doll at a really good price because of Spider-Man. So thank you, Spider-Man, and I love the Avengers too, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, so my issue with him was that I hated his height because if you notice my dolls behind me, they're all like what, 60, I think 69 or 68 centimeters and up. So my tallest doll being, I think, whatever, he's on a Dollstown body, so whatever Dollstown is, I think it's like I've been looking up so many doll bodies right now that I'm just like, it's all a jumble, so I just can't remember what height my dolls are. But anyways, yeah, so all my dolls are tall and he's the shortest one, and it really bugged me for a while that he was so short, and it's not my aesthetic. So I was going to sell this body, and I don't know if he's kind of washed out. I don't think so, but yeah, I was gonna sell this body and get him the Resin Soul long body, and then send his head cap just like Ann Picaro did to get color matched. But I don't know if you guys remember what I said in the video, but I do not like the long body. Like, I like the long body in terms of height and the slimness and everything, because you know Resin Soul has really nice slim dolls and good quality resin and all that. But I don't like the chest piece, because the chest piece to me just looks very like, is it effeminate? Feminine? What's the word? I don't know. But it's just, it looks like barely formed breasts. I don't know if don't tell me I'm wrong. Like, look at that body and think of boobs and tell me that it doesn't look like half formed breasts. So for example, really quick, this is the Resin Soul, I think 61 centimeter body or something like that. I think this is the body that the gong head is on. So I think with the gong head, this body is probably like 65, not even, because when I measure him next to everyone else, like, he's like 61 centimeters. So this body is like super short, but it's so cute and petite. Like, this, it's not even that I hate this body, it's just I hated how short it was. But his height grew on me because I normally have him standing like in front of Takiao there, this one right here, the tall one. But yeah, I usually have him standing in front of him, and he kind of like looks like his protector or something, like kind of like an older brother figure. And the thing that really like that really ticked me off was that I do not like his height, because I felt like he looked younger than everyone else. And the thing is, I want everyone to be in like the similar age group. So if one person was like 25, I want the youngest to probably be like 18 or something, the youngest. So I did like, to me he looked like he was like 14 or something. But I was recently like looking at old animes that I watched. I don't know if you guys ever watched like Ouran High School Host Club, or if you ever watched Attack on Titan. So you know how Levi is like older than like everyone else, but like he looks like super young because he's so short, like midget. So I kind of thought about that. I was like, can't he sort of be like a character that's like, you know, the same age as everyone else, but he was just born super short. So like I thought about that for like a couple of days, and it was like, yeah, like I could see that happening. So I decided, like, maybe I'll change my mind a couple months from now, a year from now. But I decided that I want to leave him on this body because there's so many things I love about this body anyways. And plus I don't feel like going through the trouble of mailing a head cap and all that stuff. So I decided to let it ride and then see how long I can keep him on this body. So I love the hands. The hands are so nice and delicate, just so cute. Just so cute. Can you imagine these hands blushed? Yeah, they're so cute. And then I already showed you I love his chest, his cute little legs, his little knees, just everything about this body is so cute. So I didn't want that being something that stopped me from appreciating him. So I just decided to woman up and stop complaining. And yeah. So his wig, he got a little patch going on there. It's so bright you can't even see it. I tried to change my my lighting for this video to see if it doesn't wash the dolls out, but it still does. But it's not finished. Yeah, so I need to suede his neck because the resin is so smooth. This head is so smooth and this is so smooth. So there's no friction, so that it just slides around. But yeah, so this side is a type of what is it? It's Tibetan lamb fur, and then this side is some kind of alpaca. So he has literally two different types of fibers in his head right now because I ran out of this. Notice how this is more curly, silky, and this is more I don't know, poofy, textured or whatever. They're literally the same softness, but it just looks different. But I didn't care because it's I don't care. So I decided to just experiment and use different fibers. So I didn't finish, but yeah, I'm going to finish his wig before I send him off today because I was supposed to send him off last week for his face up, but I've just been messing with his wig, so hence why he still doesn't have a face. But he's one of those dolls that are so cute that face up or not, they still look they still look like a person, or not look like a person, but they still have a character, they still look alive. So yeah, that's it for Zane, to be honest. Oh, another thing, he nobody's wardrobe in here fits him. Only this shirt and a couple of girl shirts, but he's a boy. I don't want him to wear girl clothes. So I'm going to have to commission probably Cotton Honey and Kohaku Creations to make him some clothing because yeah, he can't wear this for 6 months. So I'll probably maybe I'll commission a few pieces, probably 2 shirts, two pants, and maybe a hoodie, just a little starter thing. Nothing too expensive, because I just want him to look nice. I like my dolls to look nice and presentable. But yeah, so that's it for Zane right now. Okay, for Zod. So I'm so excited to show you guys this. I posted pictures on my Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, then you already know this. But I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to tell me what's different about Zod. I'll wait. You have 10 seconds. Did you get it? 5 more seconds. If you got it, put it in the comments. But time's up. Oh, pause the video, by the way, if you wanted to guess. But anyways, look at his hair. It's different. You know how Zod always has yarn wigs and stuff. So I don't know. I was just looking at my crew, and because I remember when I first started this hobby, it was always synthetic wigs and those what are they called, mohair wigs, those wigs that are $30-something, and I was just I don't ever want to buy those. So I started getting into buying lamb fiber to make my own wigs, and then recently I started getting into alpaca and wool. So I've been making a lot of wigs for my dolls, but I noticed that I never ever made Zod a fiber wig. It was always yarn, and he's never worn anything synthetic, never even tried one on. So he always had yarn wigs. He's literally the yarn king in my crew. But I don't know, I just decided I feel like you're left out. Let me make you something. And I had a bunch of, actually, there's some right here. This whole bag is filled with alpaca. So I have all types of colors. But yeah, I had so much black, and that's like his like main color. So I decided like, let me make him something, and it took me a day and a half to like wash it, condition it, make the wefts, etc. And then I love how natural this looks, because like I guess the alpaca was kind of old, so it had some gray hairs, so you could see like some gray in there, like, and it's cute because it could kind of fit into a story, like, oh, he's stressing out, like, look at my gray hairs. So yeah, so I made him this wig, and I'm really proud of it. Like, tell me what you guys think. Oh, I also made this headband too. I have like several. I have some in black, white, blue, red, and like some other colors I can't remember. But yeah, so I made him this, and yeah, I really dig this. I really dig this look. I gave him a little tattoo, sushi, and it has like an X, Tay's clothing line, and then here's a Kohaku Creations commission that I requested from her, I think last month, maybe in March, maybe April, I don't know. But yeah, so this is part of Tay's line, and then his camera, because he's a photographer. But yeah, so I'm really happy with him. Like Zato's always pretty, like I call him like my little pretty boy, because I have my boys in my group that are like pretty, and I have my boys in my group that are like super masculine, and like, I don't know, it's just, he's like really pretty to me. Like, I don't know, let me turn off the light. Like, he's like, look at him, he's like super pretty, and it's like, no matter what I do, he never looks ugly. I feel like that's so conceited to say, but it's just like, he just only gets prettier. Like, I could draw the stupidest thing on his face and he'll still look pretty. I could put him in the ugliest clothes, ugliest I don't know, accessories, and he'll still look pretty. So yeah, I don't know, I just really like this wig. I want to make him a white one and a red one. I also wanted to make some blue, but I just don't feel like Zod's the type of person to wear crazy colors like blue and green and stuff. So I'm just probably only gonna make him a red and a white wig. But yeah, my goal is to get really good at wig making, and like, you know, maybe do commissions, like not anything expensive. Like, I'm not gonna be out here charging $80, $120 for a wig. Maybe like really cheap wigs, but it'll also have to be like at least a decent price for myself, because the hard work that I put into making my wigs. But if you're interested in that, let me know, because yeah, I just want to practice more, and then, you know, as time goes by, I'll like show you guys my work on here, and then also on Instagram. And if you're ever interested, then you can just hit me up and be like, hey girl, I saw that wig, can you like make me one too? Like, I want to, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, so that's Zod. And then let me show you Tactile really quick. So I don't know if you saw this wig before, but it was a little thin. Well, it wasn't thin, but it wasn't like I like it. I like my wigs to have a lot of volume. So like, for example, Tay's wig over there, he over there like with his luscious locks, looking like Goldie locks over there. But his hair, when I first made this wig, I used the whole, hold on, let me show you. So it comes in like a 4x4 like this. So I used the whole 4x4 to make his wig the first time. And it was done, like I had nothing left, and it looked nice, but I was just like damn, like this needs to be thicker. And so I got another one, and I added more. Like, literally, I added probably like an inch, like a square, like, no, not even, like less than that. And it looks super poofy, because you just saw that there. I have so much left. But yeah, it made a really big difference. So I added some flyaways, like some cute little side detailing and stuff. And then the back, like, it's like super messy. Like, it looks small, but if I undo this, like, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be huge, because it's like curly, you know. And then I also gave him some tattoos and stuff, and then a little piercing there. And basically, oh, this says Yakuza, this says honor. And then I think, it was like in the middle of the night when I was doing this. I think let me see. Oh yeah, that's his birthday. So it's like, or is it his birthday, or I don't remember. I think it was like the day. There was a story behind it, but I totally forgot. I can't remember right now. But yeah, that's like a date for something. Like on his eyebrow, he has a tattoo of like a year, a month, and a day or whatever. But yeah, anyways, I need to every time I show you guys these dolls, their hair always gets in my mouth. But I need to get some sealant for his body, because I want to get him, or not get him, but do some tattoos on him. I want to give him like Yakuza pieces all on his back, and like chest and like arms and stuff. And yeah, so I ran out of sealant, because I was doing, what was I doing? I was doing hashish and I ran out of sealant. So yeah, but anyways, this shirt, Cotton Honey, freaking love it. I made this. This is a dragon necklace, like pendant, and then let me show you the back. So like I make jewelry too, guys. I just never put it up for sale because like I don't know, I just feel like nobody would ever buy it. But yeah, so I made him that, and then I made him these bracelets. Let me show you that. Yeah, so he has a bunch of bracelets on his hand. And then I also customized his jacket. So this actually, I made this a long time ago, probably like 3 or 4 months ago, but nobody's ever worn it until like he did, like until I put it on him. So it was just sitting in the closet looking all nice, but like nobody ever wore it. So yeah, I made this. This is like something I would wear. Like if I could, I would supersize this and put this on. But yeah. And then I love this little tagger there. And then the front detailing, yeah, it's a sake bottle or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, so that's Taekyo. I need to give him some shoes, because these shoes right here, he has on like boots. I like these shoes on him, don't get me wrong, but to me, he's more of like a character that wears lazy clothing. Like he wears like oversized hoodies and sweatshirts, and he wears like joggers and stuff and sweatpants, and then like, you know, Toms, like he wears Toms and like slip-on Vans. Like I see him wearing like really like laid back clothing, because like he's like the type of guy like that like wakes up, you know, shaves or whatever, and then just throws their hair in a bun, swoops their little bangs to the side, and then just throws on a sweater and some sweatpants and then some socks, and then just lays on the couch and then reads or does whatever the hell they do. So I like these shoes for him, but I plan to get him some more. So I'm probably gonna do, yeah, I'm going to do a Taobao order soon. If not this month, then maybe next month, because I need to get some shoes for little Zane there, because his feet are so tiny. Like none of the shoes that everyone else has fits him, so I have to get him some shoes. So I'm probably gonna get him like 4 shoes, maybe, like really cheap shoes, like really cheap shoes. You know, Taobao's cheap. But I also need to get Taekyo, like I said, I need to get him some Tom looking shoes, like some slip-on Vans. And then I also need to get some unique boots. Like I need to get some creepers and platforms and stuff for Tay over there. But yeah, so that's Taekyo. And I didn't really do much to Tay and Hashish. Like literally, I just changed everyone's outfits, so they like look the same as they did before, except for like obviously he's wearing a red wig. Actually, let me show you. He has a red wig on. Isn't he so cute? Look at my boy, Hashish. Yeah. So this red wig, it's so funny because this was supposed to be for my distant memory head, but I don't know, I just decided to sell that head because it was too much. Like, it was too much. I should probably do a video about like that head. I still have it because somebody has it on layaway, but yeah, no, it was too much. So I decided to give this wig to Hashish, and I really love it. You can never see his what's that word? His the pearlescent, like he has like really good like pearlescent. So he has a factory face up, but I changed it. Like I darkened everything up and then gave him new lashes, and then I added some like what's the word? I added some contour and some highlight. Like I did this boy up, okay? And then his little earrings and stuff. So you can never see it though on camera. Like you can see it kind of. Oh, you see that? You see in the inner tear ducts and on the cheeks how he has like a little bit of pearlescent. Like he's glowing. He is glowing. But yeah. So that's Hashish. Oh, this hoodie is by Cotton Honey. Like a lot of the stuff they have on, nobody's ever worn. So this is like the first time you're seeing this. Like you've probably seen this in a box opening, but like nobody's ever wore it. But I love how this is like it really dangles from the hoodie. But yeah. So that's basically it. Oh, boom, haha, totally forgot. Sunyi here. So she's my soul doll Swinty. She was supposed to be my only girl ever, because like I do not really care for girl sculpts, to be honest. Like if I could, I would only have female or male sculpts, but Sunyi, like when I first saw her, I was like, oh my god, I gotta have this girl. So here she is. My goodness. Okay, there she is. So I decided to give her like some some tattoos on her face, and I want to give her some gauges too, because I actually had gauges before, but I had to get them take them out for obvious reasons. But yeah, so I'm gonna give her some gauges. I actually bought some polymers clay, so I'm gonna do that when that arrives. So I don't know if I'll do like a live stream. I really been wanting to do the live stream of like me making stuff, but I just feel like I'll be so awkward. Like I wouldn't even know what to say. I'd be like, oh, guys, hey, like I don't know what I would say. So I never made that. But yeah, so I want to give her some gauges and stuff. But the reason why I just showed her to you is because I currently put a Resin Soul 60 centimeter body on layaway, so with some jointed hands and normal skin. I actually was gonna get her the Doll Zone 58 centimeter body. Then I was gonna get her the Dolly's 58 centimeter body just to save money. But I decided to save even more money and get her the Resin Soul body because I don't know, I just because remember how I told you guys before that I was just being so like, I don't want to say bougie, but it was just like I didn't want to get cheap dolls, and I was just like, not that Resin Soul is cheap or anything, because I used to own like 3 Resin Soul like MSDs, and I freaking love those because they pose like fucking, sorry for my language, but they pose like amazing, and I loved it. But like I said, I got rid of MSDs and USDs, and I only have SDs, so I never got another Resin Soul doll. But I was looking, like whenever I look at sculpts and everything, hold on. Whenever I look at like body sculpts and everything, I always like look at a bunch of pictures and then like the measurements and specs and everything, but then I also look at YouTube videos to see like people's reviews and stuff, and I also go on like forums and stuff, people talking about them, like the posing and all that. So I was looking at that, and then also Pint Size Palace came out with a video. I wasn't even like looking for that, but she came out with like a comparison video, and I already noticed the similarities between Doll Leaves and the Doll Zone. But she pointed out a new one that I'd never seen. It was the Resin Soul 60 centimeter body, the female body with the Doll Chateau Y Body 06. And now that she pointed it out, I could kind of see like the similarities. Cause like it's funny because I never noticed how skinny the Resin Soul body was. Cause I know the Resin Soul body was skinny, but for some reason in my mind it looked like a Miro doll, the Miro doll 60 centimeter. And not that I don't like that body, but it's just I had a Miro doll male, the 66 centimeter, and I did not really like the way it looked. It was nice, it posed nice, it stood really well, but it's just something about it I didn't like. So I just kind of never looked at Resin Soul for a female body. I more looked at Doll Zone and Doll Chateau and what's the other company? I forget. But I just never thought to look at Resin Soul. But like recently, I just sat down, was just like going through list, and I was just like, wow, this body looks really nice. And I watched people like do box openings and hold her up, and I loved how skinny she looked. Like usually I go for like the skinny waist and wide hips, like with the hip bones and everything. But it's just like, I feel like the Resin Soul would look really good standing with my guys. I think she would be like right here. I think like she would be like literally the same height as Zane. So I decided to put that body on layaway, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that, guys. So I put that on layaway for her, and I could pay it off now, to be honest, but I have what, I think 4 or 5, no wait, let me see, 2, I have 4 other layaways currently. So I was like, F it, I'd rather just, you know, do another one, because like 2 of them are almost done. So I have the Soul Doll, the 2 new, well, they're not new now, but when they came out they were new. So it's the Seinu and the Seo Jongwoo. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I had those 2 on layaway. And then I have a, what is it? I have a Dolly's DAD body. Well, it's a Dolly's DAD Ray. It's a full doll with like face up and everything, like the company face up. But I don't see it as that. I just see it as Jackson's body. So when that arrives, I'm gonna sell Ray. I'm gonna sell the head or whatever. But yeah, I have that body on layaway, and then I have the Doll Chateau A Body 06. It's like that one where it's like really wide at the top and then really narrow hips. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that body, to be honest. Okay, so I actually put that body on layaway for Kai. So that's the doll. I recently did a split with what's her name? I can't remember, but I did a split with like this face-up artist on Instagram. if I remember, I'll put her in the description. But she really wanted a Soul Doll Vito body, and I talked to her and I was like, look, I want this head, but when I get this head, I'm selling the body. So she was like, okay, let's do a split, and then like I'll just, you know, buy get the head, and I'll send you the body. And I was like, that works for me because I save money and all that. So yeah, so the Soul Doll Liam, I wanted to put him on the A body 06, and because the thing is, to my understanding, the Soul Doll Vito heads are like in between, like they're like in between SD and MSD in terms of like size, like the ratio. But I recently got a Vito Yola, and God, her head was so tiny. So fingers crossed, knock on wood so I don't drink myself, that her or his head is not super tiny like Yola. I'm kind of thinking like maybe it's because she was a female, because you know how sometimes females are smaller than males. So I was thinking maybe that's why like her head was so small. So hopefully Kai's head is not freaking tiny, because if it is, I'm gonna literally die, okay? Because like literally when that head came out, I think back in March, like I was dying for that head, and I'm over dramatic, but I was dying for that head for real. So yeah, I'm worried, but hopefully it works out. So when that body, like when I finish paying it off, which is actually really cheap. So yeah, it was literally like so cheap. Like I don't want to say the price, because like the whole resale value, like what if I don't like the body or whatever. But the head or the body was so cheap. It was like a person that was, I guess, doing a purge on Facebook, and they had like several bodies, and I was just like, hello, can I have one? So they're like, oh yeah, sure. And it took me a while actually to put on layaway, because like I had other layaways that I was more focused on, and I just decided like, do I really want to put this on layaway? But then I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I probably should, and I did. So yeah, so I should probably finish that, and like, to be honest, if I do it smartly, I should finish it off in like a month or maybe a month and a half. But knowing me, I don't know. Right now my main focus is to finish my 4 layaways. Well, it's gonna be 5 now with the resin soul body, but the resin soul body, that's literally like something I could pay off like right now. It's just I'm being cheap about it. But yeah, so I have that, and then I finally, well, it's funny because it was actually 5 layaways, not including the resin soul, but I recently finished one. It was the Pygmalion Kyle head, which is supposed to be a reshell for Jackson. Jackson used to be a Sue York, but I had so much trouble finding a body for him. I had the Sue body that you saw in the BJD sale video, and that body was so freaking bulky, and I just hated it. So I actually did a trade with Sighthound Lady. I don't know if you know her on YouTube, Jessica, I don't know her last name, but yeah, so she traded me a Doll Zone 71 centimeter body, white skin, for that body. So I'm so excited, because I think it's actually supposed to be here today. Today's Monday. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the mail today, but I'm too lazy. Like, post office is like 15 minutes that way. Like I'm good. So maybe tomorrow after work I'll go get it. I don't know. Yeah. It's like, it's no rush either, because the head that's supposed to go on the body still hasn't arrived yet. I have a Doll Zone Robin and a Doll Zone Raymond. I'll probably sell the Raymond, I don't know yet, to be honest. But the reason why I bought both of them is because I really wanted Robin, and I saw Raymond and I was like, oh, I like that one too. And I was like, let me just buy both, because you know the wait times, and I had the money at the time. So I was just like, let me just buy both, and if I don't like the Raymond, then I'll just sell him. So yeah, but I'm mainly putting Robin on that body, the one that I traded. So yeah, but back to what I was saying about Jackson. So Jackson is going to be on the Dolly.bjd body, the one that I have on layaway currently. That should be done in like 2 months or something. So yeah, my goal right now is just to finish my layaways. Once I'm done with that, then I want to, okay, so let me just say what heads I paid for. Like, they're completely paid off, and then aside from like the layaways. So you already know the 4 layaways I just mentioned, 5 now, talking about the resin soul one. So the heads that are on their way is like I already said, the Doll Zone Raymond, the Doll Zone Robin, and then I recently got a Doll Chateau Evangeline, Doll Chateau what is her name, Snow Nymph, and then I got the Doll Family H Luau Yunci. It's Louyunci. And then, oh, and then I finished paying the Pygmalion Kyle. And I think that's it. Yeah. So that's like, what, 6 heads? So only one of them I'm like, I don't know if I'll keep. Jackson for sure I'm keeping. The Evangeline is gonna be Trinity. That's supposed to be Tay's girlfriend. So yeah. That's supposed to be Tay's girlfriend. And then the Snow Nymph, that's gonna be Avery. I have not decided who she's gonna be with yet. So, by the way, I do not really, like I said, I do not really care for girl sculpts, but it's just, if I see a girl sculpt and I buy her, that means I really think she's pretty. So yeah, so I got those 2. And yeah, and then the other three, yeah, the Doll Family H head, the Luau Yunci or whatever. I love his mouth and his little nose. So actually, if I could show you, I actually drew what I want him to look like. So let me show you guys that really quick. Cause like when I'm at work and I'm bored, like I draw my dolls. If I could find it. Oh, here it is. So I want him to look like this. Oh my gosh, if the glare could go away. Ah, no. Let me see if it's the lighting. Oh wait, maybe it's the lighting on my iPad. Put that down a little bit. Oh my gosh, I just closed out of photos. All right, give me like 10 seconds, literally 10 seconds, not even. Boom, there it is. Can you see that? Damn, you can't even see it. You can kind of see it at this angle, but this is what I want him to look like. Oh, there you go. Boom. So this is the Doll Family H Yunci head, and then I just, you know, drew over what I wanted him to look like. So that's my goal for him. I decided to call him Glenn, Glyn. Oh, I actually did a mock-up. I did another version. So yeah, that's the other version. And then for Robin, the Dolls on Robin, I actually showed this to Kohaku Creations and she really liked it. So this is what I want the Robin to look like. Yeah, so I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. So I have those heads on the way. So my goal right now is, you know, having the heads come in, and then you know, giving them the face-ups obviously, and then trying to form a bond with the heads. And if I like them, then I will get bodies for them. So yeah, so you guys will be seeing that journey for like till the end of this year. You will be seeing how my collection will grow and like the new characters and stuff. And once all my characters are complete, because like I'm going down the list right now. I'm basically giving who needs a body, give them their body, and then, you know, whatever heads that I have left that I need to receive those, buy the rest after I complete the other ones, and then my collection should be complete either, I would say by the end of this year, but then you know how these companies, they take forever to like make a doll and send it to you. So I would probably say maybe, if not by the end of this year, then maybe early next year, you'll see like everyone. So yeah, so that's it. That's my little ramble. I always ramble at the end, I don't know why, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope you kind of understood what was going on in my little mind. But that's everyone right now. Currently I have 5 complete dolls and then 1 incomplete. Well, I want to say 7 complete, because technically I have the head and the body for 2 of them, Jackson and Robin, the dolls on Robin, whose name is Raven. So I'm gonna just say Jackson and Raven are complete. They're just not here physically. They're complete in terms of I paid off the head, paid off the body. They're just not here. But yeah, so that's everybody that I have currently right now. And yeah, my next video is probably going to be a clothing, I guess, like talk about who owns what. Because one of my followers or subscribers, they really are interested in seeing that, and I promised them that I would make that video, but it's just I always have something else that's kind of like higher priority. So I will honor them, because I promised I will make that video for you. I will tell you what belongs to who, so that'll probably be in my next video. So for you that's watching, that watches and always says, whose clothes is that? Who does that belong to? Like, you'll find out next video. So I hope you enjoyed. I kind of like, this kind of went on longer than I wanted this to. I wanted this to be like a like a 10 to 15 minute video, but like we're at the 35-minute mark kind of. So I'm in this here. So if you liked, you know, like, subscribe, all that. Follow me on Instagram, comment. If you have any questions whatsoever, ask, don't be shy. If you want to private message me, you can go to my Instagram, that'll be in the description below. Hit the bell to be notified when I post. I'll try to post more often, but that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye.